Hey guys, it's Keeley, and today I am going to be doing a book talk over Me Before You by JOJO MOYES. I know I don't usually do book talks, but I'm going to try to do them more so I can get used to them. I may not be very good, but I just need to talk about this book. The first part of the video will try to be non-spoiler, and then I will let you know when it does get spoilery. I just need to talk about my feelings with this book. It was amazing. First of all, going into this book, I knew there was a ton of hype, so I was just like, hopefully I like it like everyone else does, because I haven't heard a single bad thing, so I was worried that I would be the one person that didn't like it, but no, I loved it. As I was going through it, though, I was reading it, and I was like, okay, like, I kind of see the hype, but, like, do I really see the hype? It was good, but I didn't see the hype until, like, certain parts that, like, hit you out of nowhere. But basically, the characters were super relatable, which is strange because this is an adult book, and I find it hard to relate in adult books usually. I'm 20 years old, and the characters in this book were 26 and 35, but they were still super, super relatable. They were amazing characters, and I love them so much. The things that they went through, you could definitely relate in some kind of aspect to it. It was so amazing, and the main guy in here, Will Trainer, is actually a quadriplegic, which I had never really read about. I just basically knew the basics, but this book opened up my eyes to so many other aspects that I never even knew about, and like so many struggles that they go through. It is definitely something that just like opens your mind and your eyes to the struggles of different people, like the things that you get to do that they don't get to do. So it was just really, really informative to see it from that aspect, and especially like the caretakers and the people that are around that person. Like, it was just so hard-hitting and so cool, and this story was just very, like I said, realistic, and you know someone out there does go through this struggle. If you don't know, this story follows a 35-year-old man named Will Trainer who is a quadriplegic. He used to live his life, like, do all sorts of things. He was that guy that all the girls wanted, and then one day an accident happened, and he just lost, like, mobility and everything from, like, down. He only has, like, a little mobility in one of his arms, but not much. And this woman named Louisa loses her job, and she's searching for everything, and so the only thing she can get is a caretaker for this man for 6 months, and she is so eccentric, and I just want to be her friend. Like, she just seems so happy and just like a light, and it just makes the story, like, you know that it's a sad story and like there's a lot of struggles, but she just lights it up and makes it happier, you know, and that's what she's there for. And I don't know, I just love these characters. Will felt like someone that I had known forever, that I could just talk to and tell my secrets to, and it was just super, super incredible, and I definitely recommend it. I'm just gonna say one last thing in the non-spoiler section. Okay, I got down to the last 10 pages, and I had, you know, cried a little bit here and there, and you know, you hear everyone saying that you're going to bawl, you're going to sob, it is just going to tear your heart apart. And like I said, I got into the last 10 pages, and that hadn't happened yet, so I started thinking, okay, is there something wrong with me? Like, how come I'm not crying yet? Like, what's wrong? And then I got down to, like, the last 2 or 3 pages. It was, like, midnight, and I was in my bed just, like, sobbing. It hit me harder than anything. It was just, I see the trailers now on TV and I just start crying because it reminds me of the book. I'll go through my day and just start tearing up because I will remember that part in the book, and it's such a good book, guys. Like, you should definitely pick it up. And I don't know, when I first read the synopsis, I was like, I don't know if this will be something I like, but it was something I loved, let me tell you. It was so good. But that is it for the non-spoilery part, so if you haven't read the book, or if you don't want to be spoiled, leave now. I'm just warning you, you can't blame me if I spoil you now, because I have warned you, you have been warned. Okay, first of all, I can't believe he died. Like, are you kidding me? When I first found out about the 6-month contract with his family, and like this Dignitas place, I was like, are you serious? Like, no, this is not happening. And then I started thinking, I was like, you know what, that's probably where the titles come from, like the Me Before You and the After You thing. Like, this is gonna happen. And then I started reading more, and I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. And I was like, but I feel like he's gonna die, so maybe it'll be another way. Maybe it'll surprise me completely. But no. Are you kidding me? I thought he... And when he called her to go to Switzerland, I seriously thought she was going because he had changed his mind, and I thought there was gonna be a major plot twist. But no, it still happened, and I'm just besides myself right now. Like, I cannot believe that happened, and I'm very, very interested to see what the sequel After You has in it, because, like, I'm gonna miss Will. Let me tell you, I'm gonna miss Will, and so I'm really curious if it's just, like, her adventures, and, you know, like, what's happening there. But I guess we'll see. I want to read it because I really want to know what's happening without Will, because it's very, very sad. But yeah, like I said, 10 pages left to go. I know I had just like cried a little bit, tear here and there, and that's it. But when she opened that letter in Paris, that's when the tears came. Like, I can't even tell you, I was sobbing. It was so emotional that she was in the place that he had described, reading his letter that he had set aside for her to read in that exact moment. And it was just, it was beautiful. Like, I could picture it in my head perfectly, and I cannot wait to see the movie and see that part on screen. Like, I'm getting emotional just thinking about that part because really it hit me so hard. And I love the effort and the time and the energy she put into making him happy, and she did that. And I can't believe that her love wasn't enough. That really hurt me, that her love wasn't enough. I can't imagine someone telling me that they can't live because my love's not enough. Like, she is so strong. Like, you go, girl. I love her. Some, like, characters in that book I did not like Patrick. Okay, boy, I'm a runner, but you need to calm down. You were with her for 7 years. Like, commitment issues, am I right? I don't know. I was just glad that they broke up and that she chose Will over him, basically. Like, good job, girl. And then, like, her sister, I don't know, because there were some parts, you know, where she was, like, helping her, and I was like, okay, like, sisters, that's good, I like you. And then other parts, I just did not like her. I did not like how the family treated her. Like, come on. Louisa is, like, the golden child. She is awesome and amazing, and it was just, I don't know. And also, I really, really liked how we saw the character development through flashbacks of Louisa's past and that one time in the maze at the castle, and how she didn't let that tear her down, you know, that part in her life. That could have easily torn her down, but she didn't let that tear her down. She created something new from herself, and it was so, so, so good. But I definitely recommend you pick this book up. Like, it's so good. And please comment down below all of your feelings. Don't spoil anyone. Please, please don't spoil anyone, because spoilers, that's just terrible, and I would never want to be spoiled. So please don't spoil anyone. But, like, I'll link my Twitter and everything down below, so if you want to talk to me about it, I will definitely talk to you about it, because I have some feels about this book, and that's why I had to make this video, because I just had to tell people how amazing it was and just talk about my feelings. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!